I always love to listen to David speak. I think out of everybody in our club, he exudes the most confidence. When he gets up here, he's standing up there like he belongs, and he owns the entire room. To me, it's very exhilarating. It makes me feel good, and it's something to look up to and watch. I haven't seen a single meeting done or a single speech done by David where it's been any different. Because of that, I have to bring it up when I'm evaluating him. I think at the very beginning, he and I started similar times, like within a few weeks of each other. And from the first speech I saw, he had that within him. Anything that he needed to grow on were little nitpicky type things. Because that confidence is the number one thing you can bring to the stage with you. A couple of things that I thought were wonderful about this particular one was the strength in your voice, carried across. It didn't matter where you were sitting in this room, and I imagine a room 3 times this size, your voice would still carry all the way to the back. You also always have great body language. You don't just stand here in one place. You look at people with your hands, your body, your face, everything. All of it goes to the person, just like that. It's something that's really interesting to watch, and you do it so naturally. A couple of critiques that I have, and I hope that these will help you since you are giving this today, right?
Saturday.
Saturday, okay, good, so you have some time for it. At the beginning, you talked about one thing we all put off, etc., etc. If you give a little pause there before you say it involves money. I think you brought that up too quick. You gave nobody really a chance to think about it or even answer or anything like that. So give a little bit of a pause, and as they're kind of going blah, 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 and talking about stuff, say it involves money. Leave them then. You know what I mean? Yep. Also, when you said 7 out of 10 people don't have at least 1,000. It was kind of a broken sentence. It kind of tripped over itself. I think if you say 7 out of 10 people have 1,000 or less in their savings, or less than 1,000, like that, just kind of reword that a little bit. I loved life jacket made out of concrete. One of my favorite things you said this time, and I'm probably going to steal it and use it. I do have to bring up the fact that you talked about visual aids that weren't here. If you will take a look at my, probably should have just pretended, just moved on, forgot about the visual aids. We had the ones in front of us. Don't make us feel like we lost something.
But you did.
But now we know. We didn't know. Ignorance is bliss. Yes, that's a cliche.
There we go.
Another thing, when you were talking about your visual aids, the one in front of you, while this is a great handout and a great worksheet, I do not think it's a great visual aid. Because when you say, take a look at this, now people are looking down, oh, I got a text message. They get distracted from you, and it pulls their point away. They're harder to come back to you. I looked around the room, and a few people were busy looking at this and thinking. I think they were starting to do the math in their head, a couple of people. So I think it's probably a great idea to maybe not, you can mention this, but don't have them look at it too much. Okay. Finally, 50-20-30 rule. You talked about how you think it should be the 20-50-30 rule. Why not just say that to begin with, instead of saying the 50-30-20 first? Those are my critiques. Otherwise, like usual, you're amazing. You gave us all something to walk away with today, regardless of whether we're buying a house. I think it definitely is a great meeting, or a great speech. Thank you.